I'm Emily Beecher. I am the creator and founding mother of the Good Enough Mums Club. The show grew out of a really dark time for me. After the birth of my daughter, I had really terrible postnatal depression and postnatal psychosis. And as part of my therapy, one of my therapists suggested that I do some writing. And I started writing, and I always say that I pretty much wrote my way out of the darkness. And as I started to go on, I started to meet more and more mothers who felt like they were on their own, that they were the only ones that were terrible mothers. And I realized that we weren't alone in this, even though at the time we felt very definitely that we were. So I started to collect more and more mother stories, and we started to weave them together and have turned it into a musical. One of the things that excited me the most about the Knee High project is being able to put the show in front of people who probably need it the most. And it's been an incredible experience. It's been a huge learning curve. It's been had its good days and its bad days, but overall it has been incredibly worthwhile and incredibly moving. We were really surprised to discover when we surveyed the audience that more than 60% of the women had suffered from depression, anxiety, loneliness, and a sense of failure since becoming parents. Now, the good news is this means that the audience we're reaching is the audience that needs to see the show. One of the things that's always amazes me is when we're singing a song and I look up, and it's usually during Good Enough, which is in the first 10 minutes of the show, which astounds me. And I can see women in the audience and they're crying. And the fact that they've connected so quickly to what we're trying to say and to the situations that we present absolutely amazes me, but it just shows the true value and the depth of the work that we're presenting. One of the things we struggled with a bit in phase one was getting the services to engage with us. But once we did, they became really enthusiastic, and we've gathered a lot of momentum over the last few weeks, which is brilliant to take us forwards into the future and hopefully into phase two. I can't necessarily show you viewer statistics or downloads or any of those things, but when we asked women if after seeing the show they felt or thought differently about themselves as mothers, 70% of them said they did. That's a huge impact, that those women think differently about themselves and their experience of motherhood in a more positive light is an incredible thing, and it's an incredible gift to give a mother. So I think this is something we need to continue to measure in some way as we move forward, but it's incredibly exciting as well to know that the work that we're doing and the work that Knee High is doing has such an incredible potential impact.